Hey, horse people and gun people. I'm going to post this on both channels. This is pretty stinking cool. So, when they installed my new internet, they put fiber optic in. They put it upstairs, way in this back room is where my router's at. So this doesn't show how my house is, but I'm going to explain to you. So the router's up here and my TV is way over here. So I was getting a very low signal when I was watching movies and I was getting lag. And instead of wiring and going all around to get a hard line so I could get a hard line in there, I found this cool little thing. So these two little suckers are like way cool. And they come in a little packet and they have two ports. Oh man, it keeps going to crazy. Like, let me move over here because that's where it's showing up. So it's called this ZYZEL, and they have it on Amazon. And I'm going to put a link in the description because somebody's like, dude, you ought to get an affiliate link so you can get paid when somebody orders this. So I don't know if I get paid or what they do. Hell, they probably send me 10 cents. So anyway, use my link and see if they send me any money, and then I'll let y'all know what they send me and how much I get. It doesn't cost you any more to use a link, and I'm assuming they're going to throw like 50 cents on for everyone that's ordered or a quarter or something. But whatever. Hey, it might get me a free bag of carrots or, you know, something for the boys. Anyway, so here's how this little sucker works, and this is just cool as all get out. So I'm going to the zoom here. You'll notice it has two ports at the bottom, and those are just hard lines, little Ethernet ports. And it has a plug on the outside also. So here's what they look like on the front. So they have an extra plug so you don't lose the plug. Here's the back where it plugs in. Here's the side. That's just little air vents. And then there's the front. And let's look at a house. So here's how this little sucker works. Man, this thing is like freaking great too. So if your Ethernet is way down here, you're wireless, and you get bad reception up here, unless you put a hard line in and run an actual Ethernet cable so you can plug straight in, you're stuck with the wireless. But with these two little suckers, all you got to do is plug them into the plugs, and they actually talk through the electrical grid, and you get freaking blinding speed. I mean, I did a speed test for wireless. It was slower. I hooked two of these up, and it was exactly the same as if I hooked straight into my wireless device. So the way it works is you plug this little deal into a plug, then you hook up an Ethernet cable to your wireless. Then you take the other one and you plug it in any plug in any room in your house. And what's good is it has a direct communication. This thing encrypts and will only talk to the other device. So it's much more secure than wireless, and it's a hell of a lot faster. So when I plug this in, all I do is I hook up a cable from my TV to this little sucker, and these two guys talk directly, and I get blinding speed. Not only that, because it has two ports, I can plug another cable in and hook it into my computer, and I can get blinding speed also, and I don't need to use wireless. So, and it's through an encrypted electrical grid. Now here's the problem, and I got to give you the bad with the good. It has to be on the same panel. I was going to do this in my garage, thinking I can't get internet in my garage, and I can't because my house is on a different sub-panel, like your little fuse box, and my garage has a different one. And unless they're on, they have to have a direct path since it goes through electricity. So I can plug it anywhere in the house or anything that's on my grid in the house. I can even plug it outside the house as long as it runs through the same electrical part as the house. The two units have to be on the same electrical grid. So I can't, I can't run one in my garage because it has to go from my garage to my sub panel to the telephone pole, then to my house panel, and then back to this one. And for some reason, it doesn't work that good. It works to where you don't lose speed. It may work. I'm going to try it, and maybe I'll do a video on it. But I'm telling you, these little suckers are cool. And like I said, it doesn't matter how far it is or how many floors it goes or how many walls. Because it works through the electricity, it doesn't matter. And you still get the same speed. I get the exact same speed as I hook my computer up to my wireless device or my router in the same room. I get the exact same speed no matter how far I go or wherever the little thing's at. So these two things are freaking great. I think they have a lower one. Before I do this, in this little diagram, you see what happened is he plugged one in at the Ethernet line, which you have to do. That's your main one. And then another plug anywhere in the house. So he's got one plug here for his TV upstairs. But he's got his computer still working on wireless, because the wireless probably gives you pretty good connection here. But sometimes going up the stairs in a room and walls and all this, you don't get good connection here. And these two little boxes, I'm telling you, it's just like hardwire. It is stinking cool. I was like, you got to be kidding me. How long has this damn thing been out? I never heard of it. So it's actually sending your data through the copper wires that your electricity runs. But I guess it uses a different signal. And this is receiving only things from this. And this is only sending to this. And this is only sending back to this. So it's encrypted and it's protected. And you don't have to worry about wireless. And I think you can put up to 3 of these boxes. So you can have one here. If you want to make one in this room, I could put one in this room. If I want to plug one in this room, if I wanted to plug one down in the basement, wherever. I mean, I love these suckers. And normally I say, I don't care if you buy it, I'm not getting any money for it. But, and I don't need to get any money. If you don't want me to get any money, don't use my link. Just go to Amazon and order it. I'm telling you, it's a good product. I don't care if you use my link or not. If you want to throw me, a quarter or whatever, whatever they pay me, I'll let you know. I've never done this before. You can use my link. So they have this one, that's the 1200, and I'm not sure, 1200, 1300. I don't know why this one's slower. Speeds up to 1300 megabytes, 4K video streaming. What's this one? This is 4K video streaming. Oh, this is 2 gigabyte. So that's why it costs more. This one puts more. And you know what? I'm only running like 50 or 100 download. So I could have probably got away with this one. And then I guess if you want the really fast one, you can pay the 99 bucks. Maybe I'll put a link for each one of these, because maybe some of you guys are like running at lightning speed and will get this one. But anyway, it's made by these guys. If you can find it cheaper somewhere else, go buy it. Don't use this link just to give me something. If you can get it cheaper, I'm not trying to get your money. But I figured I'd try that link because I get so much crap when I do a product. They go, dude, you got to put a link so you can get a kickback. I'm like, really? I didn't know I could do that. So anyway, I love these suckers. And I'm telling you, it is freaking great. I can't get over that it runs through the electrical grid like that. Anyway, so that's my little spiel on these little suckers. If you want to use them, hey, knock yourself out. If you don't, well, that's okay too. Now, it doesn't come with the Ethernet cable at the bottom here. So it will not have those cables in the box. So you got to have those cables. You need one that goes, one of these are going to go to your router, and then the other one in whatever room you want in your house. And it doesn't matter how far or how many walls, because it's not a wireless unit. It is like a hardwire unit. When you plug this into the wall and you plug this in the wall, they talk through the wall sockets, and then you plug in your little Ethernet cable to either your TV, your computer, whatever you're using, laptop, and then your other one goes to your router. Pretty stinking spiffy. I'm probably the only guy in the world. All you guys are probably going to be like, dude, those have been around forever. Those are old school. We all have them. I'm like, well, I just found them. I think they're cool as hell. All right, we'll end that there.